Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium, home of the Raiders, right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. As we'll see, the Stallions taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Stallions' offense is on the field for the first time today. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need him.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock. But it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talk to the defensive coordinator coming into this game. He knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
He did not make it a stonewall on third down. And the Stallions will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Hauls it in at the 25. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. So the UNLV Rebels offense has the ball for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches. Let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Finds him out of the backfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver or a tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense. He keeps the drive alive.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
Here comes the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The Stallions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Stallions are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Takes it on the return. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. To the air, it's Calandria. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Got his man in the middle. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver on the middle of the field.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Rides the back on the option to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Unloads it left. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the 1st quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Going to look downfield again. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football, and you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully.
Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? And the Rebels started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Backs looking for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Now on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Give him 6. Touchdown, UNLV. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
10, Sharks, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. The Stallions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about that defense in the backfield? Nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman in the block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Makes the catch at the 35. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Calandria. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't...
Wide open spaces. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Rebels are flying down the field. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got it in the middle, it's gone. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give on the option. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Rebels have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Grabbed behind the line, it's Thomas. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Tie the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets open down the middle. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. And the Stallions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Stallions line up to punt it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That's where they'll mark him a very productive play and a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's gone. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Finds a man on the right. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Thomas. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Vegas. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
24, Sharks, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gives it on the option. Shakes off the defender. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message he'll have to carry into halftime. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. First half in the books. Time down to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Stallions will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And he'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. There he goes! Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Scanning the field, it's Calandria. Hauls it in. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll ride the hot hand. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
Well, nice job finding a crease to go get that first day. There's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that sixth sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that first down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward.
And I love when they don't dance. Know the situation, right? Don't bounce things that don't need to be bounced. When I need to stick my face in there and lower my shoulder and get a couple yards, I got to know the situation. Great job by him running the ball physical and finishing the run for a first down. And a lot of coaches put a lot of emphasis on situational type running, right? When it's a goal to go to situation, short yardage situation, like when I need to run the football and they know I'm running the football. Right there, haven't had a lot of success, but I needed a few yards to get the first down. Great job by the offensive line, creating some space and getting the first down.
Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Smashes ahead. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Stallions. The extra point is good, but the lead is still big, down 31-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Michigan is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Big House, but the Maize and Blue have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Central Michigan. we've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got a man. It's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grab near the sticks. It's Bradley. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. He'll do it himself on the draw. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Calandria. Fires to the big fella. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Setting up the screen. Oh, a lot of space. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can spell the touchdown from here.
The offense with a big opportunity.
Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Glover. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to throw again. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Rebels. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Makes the quick grab. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Gain of 20.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
The Stallions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll try to pick up this 3rd down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on first down. Running into the open space. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And the Stallions pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Give to the running back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's a really nice gain. It just would have been really nice to see this from this offense earlier. Now you're getting to the point where there's a couple of thought processes. Do I build momentum for next week? Do I try to get this offense ground game clicking, or do I throw the football every play and try to make this football game close?
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Stallions. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't. And keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
Rebels offense is back on the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Big fella moving. Touchdown, UNLV. And they take it in for 6 more points. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give from the gun. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
They're going to ride this running back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. Fighting off the defender. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's McGowan. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Spins away from the defender. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. from the gun. Running back gets to give. Crosses the 10. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. On first down, here comes this offense. Right back to the well. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
We've got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.